Hey pal, it's me, James, and welcome back to Pin Pals. Happy, fantastic Friday. I hope you're having a great one so far, and I hope your work week treated you well. Depending on when you are watching this, I hope that your weekend is turning out great or is going to turn out great. Today's video is going to be a little bit different than what you are probably used to seeing on this channel, but I felt that it is important enough to talk about with you. So let's get right into it. It's a stitch. And it is a stitch. How awesome is that? And I just like that. I like that. Okay, so before I get into the nitty-gritty of today's subject, remember that you still have 2 days, officially 2 days, to enter into our May 4th, Star Wars Day, May the 4th be with you, giveaway on our previous video from Saturday. So I will leave a link to that video in the description box below if you want to join that giveaway for your chance to win a limited release, surprise release, Boba Fett pin or a Star Wars Phantom Menace lithograph poster that I got from the Disney store last Saturday. Okay, so let's just dive right into the topic. If you read the title above, we're going to talk about annual passes today. So actually, yesterday, as I was sleeping for work, I work the night shift here in Las Vegas, so as I was sleeping for work, Taylor sent me a text about this new annual pass that is coming out for Disneyland. Now, if you've been a pal with me, if you've been following me for quite some time now, you know that Taylor, myself, Celine, and Kira are Disneyland annual pass holders, and we currently hold the signature pass, the step below, like the second best one. Disney announced a new pass that is coming out actually, I think in May 21st. So literally in like less than 2 weeks. But at first I wasn't happy about this pass, but upon further research, I'm actually kind of okay about it. I wouldn't say I'm happy and I'm ecstatic for this pass, but I can see it definitely working out in the future. So, like I said, my family are Disneyland signature pass holders, so we only have 2 weeks of blockout dates, which is the weeks of Christmas vacation. So I'm actually very, very excited that school is ending because now I have the freedom to take Celine and Kira on my days off to Disneyland whenever I want. I live in Las Vegas. It's about a 4-hour drive, and the problem that I face is during school on the Las Vegas Strip, most of us don't have the weekends off. I actually have Mondays and Tuesdays off technically. Well, it's technically Sundays and Mondays, but since it's night shift, it's more like Mondays and Tuesdays off. So I never really get to take them to Disneyland, and not as much as I would like to. And during the summer, it kind of compensates for it because now I can just take them. Okay, that being said about my annual passes, let's get on to the new pass that they have announced yesterday. So the new annual pass that they are releasing in about 2 weeks is called the Disneyland Flex Pass or Disneyland Flex Passport. What it allows you to do is, one, save money because it's priced at around $600 US dollars, and it also offers more days than the California annual pass. It's less than the annual passes that I have, and it's even less than the Disneyland Deluxe annual pass, which is a step below my pass. Now with the Flex Pass, you will also get a 10% discount on merchandise and on select dining, so that's always great. I believe most annual passes offer that. Mine is slightly better, it's like 15%, but you do not get free parking, which is one of my big gripes about that, but it is a lower price. What this pass allows you to do though is go on certain days that even the deluxe annual pass, I think, is blocked out, like during the summer, like on huge peak days. But you have to make a reservation to go to Disneyland or California Adventure in advance. The way that the reservation system works is that you get 2 reservations per pass per 30-day period. So you can hold up to 2 reservations within a month period. And then after each one of those reservations passes, you can make another reservation. So for example, I can reserve June 1st and June 2nd for these passes. And then once June 1st passes, I can try and make a reservation for June 3rd. Now, the problem with this is that since it's at such a low price, I believe that it's going to be really, really hard to visit Disneyland more than twice in a 30-day consecutive time. Like for a full weekend, you'd really only get to visit Fridays and Saturdays, or Saturdays and Sundays, etc. You know what I mean? Because it'll be flooded. Because the reservations are subject to availability, so they can run out. Now, along with most annual passes, except for the Premier Pass and the Signature Plus Pass, they will have blockout dates on Disneyland.com. I'll leave links to that down below too, that you can look at. And there are actually like two types of blockout, I guess, for the Flex Pass. So you have your absolute good to go days that you can go to Disneyland, no reservation needed, just like a normal annual pass. And then you have blue dates that are reservation only, so those are subject to availability. And then you have your straight blackout dates like the other passes. So this pass, for me, it's like a double-edged sword. So you can actually go, theoretically, more than I guess like a deluxe would, because if you combine the reservations to the good to go dates together, I think it adds up more than the deluxe pass. Now correct me if I'm wrong, but you can only hold 2 reservations at a time within a 30-day time span, so you really can't go more than a deluxe pass, hence why it's cheaper. On the other hand though, you don't have really the freedom to go on a whim. You have to plan your Disney trips. Now, I know for some of you, you don't live as close to Disneyland as I do, or you don't go as much as I do, and that's totally fine. This is totally the pass for you, I think. Yeah, you know, some people plan months ahead of time, but for me, I definitely need that freedom because events will pop up, or just I'll casually just want to take the kids to Disneyland on my days off, and I like to do that, so definitely this pass won't work for me. When I first read the article that Taylor showed me on my phone, I thought Disney was getting rid of Signature, Signature Plus, and Premier. That's why this pass kind of had a sour taste in my mouth at first, because if I had to choose, like I would deal with being a deluxe annual pass member, but deluxe annual passes during the summer, I know for a fact that they have most Saturdays off, and Taylor has a Monday through Friday job, so she can't go on my days off, and then I wouldn't be able to go on her days off because of the blocked out date on Saturday, because we would have to come back home on Sunday or something like that. So thank goodness, you know, thank goodness that they're not getting rid of the 3 higher ones, the Signature, Signature Plus, and Premier. Now back to the Flex Pass. There are a couple of rules when it comes to making a reservation, and I have it on my phone right here. So you can make reservations up to 30 days in advance, but then you can also cancel them by 11:59 p.m. day prior to your reserved date. Now, here's the thing, is if you don't show up to Disneyland on your reserved date and you didn't cancel your reservation, you can get penalized. If you miss 3 reservations within a 90-day period, you actually will be unable to make any new reservations for a whole month, for 30 days after your third strike. So you get 3 strikes and then you're out for 30 days, which can be a huge problem, I think, if you don't pay attention to your reservations and, you know, stuff like that. But I don't know, I think this pass, it's a good idea for actually most people, because I've heard of people, you know, way further down east and even out of country that have annual passes. And it's great that they're giving everybody an opportunity to get an annual pass, and the flexibility, I guess that's why they call it the Flex Pass, right? The flexibility to go to Disneyland when they can, but then not have to spend a lot of money for these passes that don't have blockout dates, but they can't go anyways. Me personally, I have no use for this pass, and that's me on a personal level. I may think about investing in this pass for Celine, Kira, and Taylor, because I have noticed this year that ever since we've had the signature pass, and you guys probably have too, because you are the ones that join me on my vlog, is I'm the one at Disneyland the most, you know? When it comes down to the nitty-gritty, it's me that's at Disneyland the most, not Taylor, Celine, or Kira, because, you know, they all lead separate lives, even though we are a family. 2 of them are in school, one of them has a different schedule than me, and I'm the one that really tries to go to the events, even if I have to go by myself. So definitely for me, on a personal scale, I don't think the Flex would be good for me, but perhaps if I can work this out with the girls and the kinks get all sorted out, then it could actually work well, and I could save a lot of money while keeping my signature pass and just reserve dates for them when we all can go as a family. But that's really all I have for you today. Thank you so very much for clicking on the video. Let me know what you think of the Flex Pass in the description box below. I really do want to start a conversation. Is the pass good for you, or do you think that the other passes are just straight better than it? Let me know. If you found this video entertaining or helpful, please hit that thumbs up button. It really helps the channel and helps me get seen so that more pals can join us on our Disney adventures. One quick reminder again, you still have 2 days before the giveaway for May 4th ends, so be sure to enter into that if you want to win some pins or a lithograph. And then also, if you do want to chat with me live, go ahead and follow me on Instagram or on Facebook. I will leave links to those in the description box below. But other than that, that is all I have left for you today. Thank you for joining me on my little emergency video. I don't know, this is just a topic that I felt like we needed to discuss on a personal level. So thank you so very much again, and I hope you have a magical rest of your day and a magical weekend. Bye now.